Two.
All right, and welcome back everyone to ASM 2020. So, we just had a run of Portal by Ripper Phoenix, and now we're going to have a run of Sonic Robo Blast 2 Kart by AeonFrodo on the map Rotation Original Tracks. Take it away, Aeon.
Hi there. So, if you don't know what this game is, this is a fan game made by... Sorry, I need to click off this. Anyway, made by Kart Crew Dev, or Kart Crew. It's a wonderful game that they made. This is not currently the latest version. The latest version is 1.2, but I'm playing on 1.1 just because it's the version I'm used to speedrunning on. Yeah, but a lot of work went into this game, and yeah, it's quite amazing that it exists, and it's a very competent kart racer. So yeah, I'll get started soon. First of all, I'm going to change the color of my character. I'm just gonna hold on. Can I roll the roulette here with the character? No, I can't. Okay, well, I'm just gonna stay with Pine Tree, which is my usual color. There's a lot of colors in the game. Let's see, yeah, offline, and all spoilers. Alright, and we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Woo! Give it up in the chat for AeonFrodo.
So one thing about this kart racer is that to get a perfect start in the game, there's only 2 frames of leeway, and I did not get a perfect start. But you can tell if I get a perfect start by the boost going yellow instead of blue. So there's 3 levels of drift, 3 levels. I'll be mostly using the first 2 levels, but the 3rd level of drift is really sick when you see it. I'm playing as Metal Sonic because Metal Sonic is the fastest character out of the 5 characters that are available in the vanilla game without mods. And yeah, this game has a lot of mods, character mods. I'll be running through the first 40 tracks of the game, so not all the tracks, but the tracks that are from the devs and made by the community. This is also like a time trial mode, so yeah, no opponents, but it's like a constant like, oh, we're going to the next track sort of thing. Nice, sub 120. Oh cool, everything's working. So Dark Race is one of the most technical tracks in the game. And nice, I got a perfect start, so yeah, that's the perfect start that we want to see. Yeah, and yeah, it's only 2 frames. And you can, now if you are concerned about the frame rate of the game, yeah, that is its normal frame rate, but you can increase it with mods. So you don't have to be stuck on 35 frames per second. You can play at 60 frames or whatever frame rate you like. Yeah, so Dark Race here is technical because this is a little bit difficult to get without bonking too much. But luckily we kind of made it out okay. So another thing that's a little bit different with using this particular mode over the normal time attack mode is that the boxes reappear, the item boxes, so I don't have to change my lines up too much. In actual record attack, I have to change my lines, so that's a nice thing about the speedrun. Fortunately I missed that, that's okay.
So Aeon, how did you find out about this game?
Oh, that's a good question. So my friend, who's a big kart racing fan himself, his name is Miss Walker, and he was playing on stream one time, and he was like, yeah, he was highly recommending the game to me as he was playing it. I was like, okay, cool, I'll give it a shot. And yeah, once I was able to get set up and everything, it was all good. It was all fun. I haven't played much online, and unfortunately, it's like really difficult for Aussies to connect online because most of the servers are American. But for my little online experience, it was pretty fun playing with other people with like a million mods, and also like a lot of tracks as well, different tracks that are extended from the original 40. Anyway, so this track is a little bit difficult, especially this corner. There we go. So what you may have just saw there was I actually let go of the drift button in order to sharply turn. So Metal Sonic has the worst like handling out of the characters, but to make up for that, when I go around corners as I get a boost, I can let go of the drift button and I'll get sharp corners. And that tech is going to be used quite a bit. Also, if you notice, like at the beginning of each track, there's a music credit to each of the songs that are used in the game. So if you really like a song in the game, you can just like look it up, and yeah, if you if you remember the song title that was like mentioned at the beginning of the track.
Yeah, get your print screen button ready.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't get the drift there because I boosted a bit later, but it's okay. Oh, I just missed out up 2 minutes. So next track is probably the most forgettable track in the run, so it's a good time for donations. Don't really have much to say about it.
Alright, we don't have any donations at the moment, but I'll give a quick shout out to the charity that we are raising funds for, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright then. Well, once again, we are Oz Speedruns, and we're doing ASM 2020, and we're raising money for Beyond Blue. Now, Beyond Blue lists several of their mission statements on their website, and I'm going to read some of those out to you. They, number one, want to reduce the impact of depression, anxiety, and suicide by supporting people to protect their mental health and to recover when they are unwell. Number two, they want to reduce people's experiences of stigma and discrimination. Number three, improve people's opportunities to get the effective support and services at the right time. And fourth, use best business practices to deliver integrated evidence and cost-effective initiatives through their people and resources. And here at Oz Speedruns, we think they're doing a fantastic job, and we want to support them in any way we can. If you'd like to contribute, go to donate.ozspeedruns.com or type !donate in the chat. We have a number of bid wars going on, and they can be found by going to incentives.ozspeedruns.com or !incentives. Back to you, Aeon.
Yeah, I'm just finishing up this track here. It didn't go so well, but it's okay. Next track is pretty exciting. I probably don't have to say much about it. The music's fantastic. Now, perfect start. The really optimal strats to this track are really whack, and they're really difficult to pull off, so I'm going to do some safe stuff here. But yeah, this is a very popular track when playing online. Might be obvious why, but yeah. Also, that's my first Ultra Mini Turbo. That's the first, third tier one. It's really great actually when you get one of those, because you go like super fast and it lasts for a while. Oh, miss. Oh, that's okay. So another benefit of not playing on record attack is you can actually use your items straight away. If I was playing on record attack, I would be stuck in the grass for a while. So there's another little bit of safety there when you're playing on this mode. I'm not sure what the why free play is so different, but yeah. Anyway, this is another banger. I also really like this track when everything goes right in it. Like, some things can go wrong. Like this particular corner, if you don't take it right, you can easily get stuck there. And this particular hole, or this particular corner, is a little bit difficult to go around, especially if you want to get the boost as well. And these pads are also random at the end of each lap. So yeah, all my record attack of this track, my record attack PB, I got really lucky on the final lap, and I had the free boost pads in the row that were on the inside corner that were active. And I was like, oh my goodness. I got a really good time on this track because of that. Like, I'm pretty sure it like saves like a good chunk of time if you get lucky like that. Oh wow.
Yeah. That 1 in 9 chance.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't get the 1 in 9, but that's okay.
How many times do you need it? Do you need it 3 times?
No, I only got once in my PB, but I think getting it 3 times would save like at least a second.
Yeah, because that's 1 in 729, so quite a few attempts.
Yeah, I haven't played that track that many times. There's not really much going on here, so might be a good time to throw a few donation comments.
Sure thing. We just got a donation from Aspiration Addict, who gave $22. Thank you.
Oh, that's a bit off. So when you get off-road, you slow down significantly. And obviously that is not a good thing. And yeah, Metal Sonic does have the worst handling, so it can be really bad if I go off-road for too long.
And we just got a donation from Nico-Sar, giving $16.65, and they say, "Good luck with the run, Aeon. Great to see a kart game in the marathon." And then he says, "Please put this donation towards the 100% Untitled Goose Game incentive. A Goose Game run without a cabbage picnic does not bear thinking about." And that's Nico-Sar, who is donating to get out of having to do the 2-player 1-controller run. Nico-Sar claims they know the route, yet have never done a run before. And that will be done with their wife, Alley Cat. So, you know, if you want to see Nico-Sar, you know, go through 2-player 1-controller with Alley Cat, you know, donate to that bid war. Or if you want to save him the trouble, donate to the 100% incentive. Thank you, Nico-Sar. Really appreciate it.
Right, so One of the cool things about this track is this is like one of the first tracks that have music by the devs. So, or remixed by the devs. So, yeah, they can make their own music too, or make their own remixes. So, not only do they job do programming stuff, but they do music stuff as well. So, yeah. And this track is pretty cool and pretty fast. My record attack PB though, it was an iffy sub 120, and I honestly want to prove it because it was just like, bad, but it made it. Well, that's bad too. It's getting bonked in the middle of those two ramps. That's okay though. Is this a real game? Yes, it's a fan game. Made by Kart Crew. I don't have the link on me, but you can actually download it for free, so... There you go. Doesn't have a price tag on it. If I didn't bonk between that, I probably would have got sub 120, but well. Oh, so yeah, so this is one of the harder tracks. I'll probably do the record attack route and just go like around the long way first, just to show off record attack. But yeah, this track can be a little bit difficult because of the shortcut at the very beginning. You have a very thin ramp to jump on. So you might see me see my first little out of bounds. Well, not out of bounds, but more like me falling out of bounds, being carried back by not Lakitu. But I think on the first version of the game, they made it was much easier to get on to the to do the shortcut, but they made it harder. But yeah, that little thing there is your little shortcut. If anyone is starting out on this, starting out playing this game, I would highly recommend playing as Tails. Tails is the highest handling, but very low top speed. Oh my goodness, I almost got hit. So there are things that can hit me here. Oh my goodness, that was scary. Alright. So this is a track inspired by Sonic Heroes. I can't remember the stage of it, but yeah, here it is. I'm doing 40 tracks. There are 60 tracks in the game, but I'm doing the first 40 because those are the original tracks and those are the the tracks that the devs and other people made. Oh my goodness, that's a bad bonk. So, one mechanic of this track is you need to stay in the blue. If you go into the red, you slow down. That's unfortunate. I've not bonked through those in a while. There are major skips in the game, but what I'm doing here is I'm not doing any major skips. So even though I'm playing on version 1.1, which allows me to do some more than the latest version of the game, but I will not be abusing those, so that I can show off the whole game.
And what a game to show off. I like the integration of styles between the 2D sprites and the 3D stuff. It reminds me of a lot of Sega Saturn games from the era.
Alright.
And some PS1 games.
Yeah, this is a fan game.
Oh yeah, I know it's a fan game.
Oh no.
Saying.
Someone in the chat doesn't know. It is a fan game. Made on Doom Engine.
However, there is actually a game called Sonic R, which is essentially meant to be the racing game.
Yes, of that era.
Of that era. So there's that, but also there is a more modern games, which is Mario and Sonic Racing. So, or what was it called? Sega
All Stars Transformed, or I can't remember the latest one because this game stole its thunder. But yeah. I'm serious. This game did really steal its thunder. It's kind of incredible. Yeah, that's a pretty solid time. I also got Perfect Star on that track too, so it helps. Oh. That's my first bad start. I don't know why that happened though. Oh well. That's what happens when you get a bad start. Yeah, I think this is the only track that rains out of the first 40, so yeah, let's just blame the rain. Not very good for Metal Sonic. It gets a bit rusty. Also, the devs really clean up this audio compared to the original track, I have to admit. They've done a really fantastic job of this game. Oh, whoops. Just the visuals, not really the mechanics. Alright, so I want to talk a lot over this track because one time it tripped Twitch's copyright, which I don't know why it did, but Yeah.
So you mean we want to talk over it as much as possible?
Yes.
Right, yeah. We want to... Hey, there's no copyrighted music.
No.
Da.
Yeah, even though... I don't know why I tripped it, though. It's very weird. But yeah, so apples are really powerful in this track as well. They can easily ruin your day. Like, I don't want to demonstrate it, but they are really powerful. There's also a really difficult shortcut that I'll probably only do in record attack, but oh my goodness, those apples.
When I played Final Fantasy, I got a copyright claim for Final Fantasy music in my game. So,
Oh my goodness, wow, I pulled off the record attack strat. So yeah, charging up the Ultra Mini Turbo there is really nice. It's a little bit difficult to do because you can actually crash into that wall early and you have to like make sure you maintain it throughout both those corners. But yeah, it's a pretty sick strat. I think a guy called Pricken, or I don't know exactly his name, but yeah, he came up with this strat, so it's really sick. Oh, and I lost it. So the moment I bonk into a wall, I lose my drift. So that's unfortunate. I couldn't do it twice, but at least I got to show it off once. And I bonked to an apple. Luckily, not in the bad direction, and another one too. Why not? Alright. Yeah, you want to do donation quickly? Because I think the next track's the one where... Oh, no. It's not that one track. Never mind. Anyway, so you might recognize Twinkle Kart from Sonic Adventure 1? I think that's correct. And there's little things here. Yeah, little sneaky things around the corner that you can use to boost you up. Alright. For some reason I can't seem to do that corner lately, and it's bothering me. So is that corner as well. Yeah, for some reason I just struggle on this track. I'm just gonna use this. Yeah, yeah, the devs and people who worked on tracks have done a lot of work on this game, Sega Junkie. Wasn't a great Twinkle Park though. I think the next track is the one that's really terrible, that I absolutely hate. Yeah, this one. So yeah, this one's absolutely trash to play through. There's a lot of things that can just take your boost away, and there's also a little like that, and that's really bad. I have to go around the long way. Luckily, it's going to be blown up for the rest of the time. So yeah, if you boost in the use the boost in the wrong direction and get hit by something, you can actually get stuck there for a long time. Wow, I just cannot stop hitting stuff. This does not happen in practice, I swear.
Do the pins in that bowling thing work?
Yes, you can get a strike, but they slow you down. So
Rough.
yeah, so. You hear bowling sound effects, but they're not good. Not at all.
The sacrifices we have to make for speed.
Yeah. So yeah, I hit the thing, but luckily I did not get stuck on the merry-go-round. You can get stuck there, so yeah, that's not fun. On the second lap, some of the bombs actually do blow up, but I've hit too many of them to really matter. Wow, this is a terrible pleasure castle, but I was expecting that to have a terrible time anyway. Yeah, that's how you do that corner. Strike. No, thank you. Right, meanwhile, Paradise Hill is a much better track. Not perfect start. Yeah, so if I, might be a little while, but perfect starts are 2 frames. Originally the devs wanted it to be frame perfect, so I'm glad it isn't frame perfect. Oh my goodness, I almost fell off the edge, so that was scary. Ouch. That was a bad bonk. Alright, so I'm terrible at this track. Yeah, this is one of the tracks I really struggle with. I'm not sure why I struggle with this track too much. There's some difficult corners, and there's also... oh wow. Yeah, that's not a difficult corner though. That's like a corner I just suck at. But yeah. This corner can be tackled differently as well. Like you can get Ultra Mini Turbo, or you can just get like 2 Super Mini Turbos. I prefer to get 2 Super Mini Turbos, but I used to do like an Ultra Mini Turbo there. Yeah, so this is hard to hit, this little boost pad, but it just makes the whole track go faster if you do hit it 3 times. Yep, this is a fan-made game. Alright. Oh boy, this track. So, this track, I believe, had a shortcut cut out of it because it was difficult or something like that. Hopefully I can show it off, but yeah, because this is not the latest version of the game, I can show off the shortcut. Hopefully. The shortcut is actually pretty hard though. That's not it, nah. That's unfortunate. I'll try to show off again next lap, but I'll skip it over if I don't get it again though. Because I'll be losing too much time. But it's really difficult to do because the off-road slows you down so much. And you have to actually make it to that spring without hitting, like, without boosting. Yeah, I missed it, but didn't go off-road. Oh, went off to the side, damn it. Yeah, that shortcut's really hard to pull off. Fortunately I couldn't show it off, but it is a really hard shortcut. It's probably like the hardest shortcut I could actually pull off. Do you have any donations?
As of right now, unfortunately, we do not. If you would like to support Oz Speedruns, go to donate.ozspeedruns.com. You can check out some of our incentives at incentives.ozspeedruns.com. I'll put some links in the chat. We're raising money for Beyond Blue, a fantastic charity devoted to wiping out anxiety and depression and to giving support to those who have it. They're a fantastic charity and well worth the time. Let's give AeonFrodo some support by donating during her run. She had to pick this game up at short notice due to a change in the schedule, and we really appreciate that. So let's give her some love.
Yeah, thank you. It'd be cool if we could break 8,500, but yeah, who knows? Who knows what we can break?
You heard the lady. It's time to get 8,500. Let's go!
Anyway, so I forgot to mention, like, this track has a really difficult shortcut to pull off. Basically, you want it, aim to the left of those springs, and yeah, just land on the other side. If you miss it, it's really bad. So hopefully I won't miss it on the last lap. I've been doing well with it so far. Oh yeah, I do the little spin thing in order to get the mini turbo there. Oh, let's see if I can do this. Oh. Oh well, I have to take this the normal way, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. That's an annoying miss. I probably would have gone a really good time there too. Oh well. Alright, so the next track, has music that sounds like a pop song that I like, but I can't mention the title of it because it's not PG. So...
We're gonna sing along?
No. That's not PG either.
Oh.
But yeah, it's a fun little track. This is also the start of the... So one of the devs really must like Latel music, because there's gonna be 3 of them, including this one, over the 40 tracks, and this is the first instance of Latel. So, yeah. I actually did break my PB in this, but during practice, but it's very unlikely I would here because I messed up earlier, but it's okay.
I'll give some plugs to our bid wars if that's okay.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
So we have some bid wars going on for a few games. So Untitled Goose Game, which is coming up in just a little while, they have 2 categories there. One is 2-player 1 controller, 80% glitchless, versus 100%. Now, 2-player 1 controllers in the lead. So both these are going to be run by Alleycat, but 2-player 1 controller will also be run by Nikostar. Now, Nikostar says that he knows the route. He hasn't done any runs, but apparently he knows the route, so that'll be fun. If you want to see Nikostar get into maybe an argument with Alleycat, you can vote for 2-player 1 controller 80% glitchless, or if you want to save him the trouble, you can bid for 100%, and that's in the lead by $72.06. We've got the game Summon Night 6 Lost Borders. You can pick the protagonist, and that's between Raj and Amu is in the lead with $5.61 to Raj at 0. We have file name bid wars for A Link to the Past. Right now we have Lonk winning at $16.06 to Jeff at $12.07. And then for our Ocarina of Time race between Mikami Hero and Trip AU, we have a character file name, that's a bid war as well, at My Dude is at $10.95, Will is $5.97, and Poog is at $27.03. That's for Mikami's character. And for Trip, we have Darms at $11.31 and Chomp at $27.03. So if you want to get your own name in there, you can bid your own amount, and that will be open for quite a while until the run tomorrow. So get your donations in if you want to change the names of these or change the categories. And yeah, we hope you enjoy ASM.
I'm actually doing really well on this track, surprisingly. Wow, this is actually my strongest track. This is Canyon Rush, and it's in 4 sections. I'm on the 4th section right now, and wow, this is a really good attempt of it. I actually got the first sub 140 without doing any major skips in the community, which is, yeah, nothing, it can't be taken away from me, and I'm pretty proud of that achievement. I won't get here, but it was a very good attempt. Yeah, that's a really solid time. And in every Sonic game you have to have a casino stage, and this is no exception. Also, the previous track had another Latel song, but fortunately the best Latel song comes a little bit later on. So yeah, this is another one of my favourite tracks as well, that I like driving on.
So we got another donation. We got a donation from Sten, and he gave $21.83. He says, 8,500 before the end of this run? Haha, no way. Unlair. Put this towards 2-player 1 controller Goose, and that puts 2-player 1 controller in even further lead of $93.89 over 100%. You can still save Nikasa by bidding for 100%, but people they just want to see that 2-player, 1 controller, and I don't blame them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is another instance of an Ultra Mini Turbo being used. I would like to use another one here, but unfortunately it is slower. That's alright. So this track has some interesting paths you can go on. My preferred path is going topside, because it lets you save your boost and you go a shorter way to this main hub area. Are we talking about the game title or the game name on Twitch?
Twitch is one. Waku Waku Sonic Patrol Kart.
Right, that's a way that the community recognizes that you're playing SRB2 Kart. I'm not sure why they picked the name, but it is funny, so it just stuck.
Some more information from the Sonic Fandom website. Waku Waku Sonic Patrol Kart is a children's ride released in December 1991 exclusively in Japan. The arcade ride is part of Sega's Waku Waku line and features Sonic the Hedgehog playing the role of a police officer, patrolling the streets of a city and keeping it safe from Dr. Eggman.
Wow. I didn't know. Nice, sub 2 minutes is really good for this track. Yep. So I actually managed to beat my old record while practicing on this track, so hopefully I can pull off a good time here again. So in case no one knows, the time trial mode is called, well, it used to be called Record Attack, but from version 1.1 onwards, it's called Time Attack. I'm not sure why they changed the name, because you can still see Record Attack in the background. But, yeah, it's either called Time Attack or Record Attack, and you can test your skills there. There are some differences between this and this free play mode and Record Attack, though, that you should keep in mind. Like, you have to change your lines in Record Attack, while in this mode you do not. And you can use your items straight away in this mode, which can be great for recoveries and stuff. This is also the track that Kart Crew have shown off, the devs of the game, that has a for version 2 in their version 2 trailer. So you can see there are going to be major differences if you check out the version 2 trailer of this. Like there are more railings, there's different music. I think they did a Trails of Cold Steel track instead of F-Zero. Oh goodness. Don't fly off the edge, please. Yeah, that's pretty solid. That's not as fast as my record attack. Although if I got a good start, probably. Oh, this track has, like, one of the best musics. If they didn't remix it, they're good at picking really good songs. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, I have to avoid that. So there's a specific shortcut where you need to be over 100 kilometers to nail. I'll point it out because it's coming up really soon. So this is a shortcut where you need to be over 100 kilometers per hour. If you're under it, you won't make the shortcut. So lots of speed you need. Okay, I'm not going over 100, nice. Sometimes you don't need the boost to assist you to go over 100 kilometers, which is really nice. But sometimes you just do, just make sure to make that shortcut. If you don't make the shortcut, you go to like an area with a lot of jumps and it's a bit annoying. Oh, I was trying to do the glitch thing, but yeah. Apparently that checkered flag wall is solid. Oh, I didn't get perfect start. So if I got a perfect start there, I wouldn't be immediately able to go for the shortcut. In online multiplayer, you can get bamboozled if you go over that tiny bridge because someone can press the button and you can just immediately fall into the quicksand and you just like, well, just get stuck there and eventually you have to be picked up. So yeah, cross the bridge at your own risk in multiplayer. Because there's always one person in the room that will always hit the button. Oh, I forgot to use my shoe. I thought I didn't have a shoe. Hey Shy Guy, yeah, this game is great and it's for free. Okay, so this is like my friend's favorite track. And yeah, it's actually a little bit difficult. Well, not a little bit difficult, but difficult to do the fast lines. But yeah, he was the first person that got sub 2 minutes. So, on this track. And again, no one can take that away from him. Very proud of that fact. So here you want to get an Ultra Mini Turbo in order to get up this little hill. If you don't have one, you're going to have a very difficult time, or you have to go the slow way. And this is also another track where the devs made the music. I think the next track is popular for its music, yeah. Hope everyone looks at the music credits here, because some people might like it. But yeah, this is where the JoJo music is.
Wow, Aeon, was that a JoJo reference?
Oh my goodness. Might have been.
Is this the work of an enemy stand?
Oh, I missed the boost. That's not good. I have to take the slow way. That's okay though. Yeah, missing the boost means I have to go this way. But at least I'm not like flying through the air. So here we can just cut across this corner. Hopefully not fly off the edge. Although, I believe we are in Invincible Cup right now. The best track of Invincible Cup is the last one. So... that's the track I'm most looking forward to. Okay, good. If you hit the zippers on the wrong angle, you could fly off it, and it's really bad. Also, these little, I'm not sure what they are, bird, snake things, but they're really annoying. Especially if you hit them in the middle, doing that little corner cut. Thank you, Sir Regulus. Oh yeah, the next track is the best. But meanwhile, this track is pretty long. So if there's any donations, it'll be nice to yeah, have them here.
no donations at the moment. Just wanted to say that we're Oz Speedruns, and this is ASM 2020. We're supporting Beyond Blue, a charity devoted to helping people with their mental health, either by giving services to people who have problems, providing information to those who need it. If you didn't know, suicide is the leading cause of death for Australians aged 15 to 44. It's a huge problem, and we would love to get those numbers lower, or as low as we can. Donating to Beyond Blue helps us achieve that goal. We think they're doing a great job, and we love to support them. To donate, go to donate.ozspeedruns.com, and we'll put a link into the chat. There are several bid wars going on, where you can vote on the character name, or the protagonist being chosen, or even the game category. So I'll also leave a link to that in the chat. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, Beyond Blue is absolutely wonderful charity, and if you're able to, please support them. Alright, so another little trick I'm doing is I'm using a boost before the springs, and that's so I can maintain my speed over the springs. Because otherwise if I go in like slower than usual, I'll have a lower speed, and that means I'll be in the air for longer. Cool. Better jump. And that's an example of a slow jump. Oops, sorry about that. Hit my mic. But yeah, next track is very exciting. So, Persona 4 was recently released on PC. And yeah, this is a track inspired by that. There is actually a different version of this track that is 3 laps and is a bit more bearable. But yeah, the official versions of this game only have this version. But it's still a very good track otherwise. I tried to do a little boost off the ramps, but they're a little bit difficult, even though Maelstrom has the fastest new turbocharge out of the vanilla characters. Also, those shadows are very annoying. Wow. I should be quiet about those shadows. Yeah, in my practice, I actually PB'd by a frame. I got like a 147.45, but that's not gonna happen. No way. That was a weird drift. I was meant to drift the other way, but luckily I didn't hit another shadow. So the next cup is arguably the hardest cup in the game. The first track and the third track are not too bad, but the rest of the tracks are pretty difficult. Vanilla Hotel's a pretty interesting track in itself. The shortcut the route I'm gonna take here is interesting because I don't need to actually use my boost here. I can just go on the not grassy area in order to maintain my speed. I did that pretty poorly there though. And this is where I use my boost. Wow. Oh, really? I hit the post? That's disappointing. I did not hit the post in practice. Yeah, oh. Cool. I just cannot seem to do this track. This game's only 2 years old. This game came out in 2018. And they're working on version 2 right now. When it will be released, I have no idea. I'm not one of the devs. But I'm very excited for it when it eventually comes out. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit better. Yeah, so it's like... It's a retro-looking game with very modern controls.
We just got a donation in from Ripper Phoenix. That was the runner just before on Portal. And they gave $54.06 saying, sharing the less than 3. Thank you very much, Ripper. We greatly appreciate it.
So this track is the hardest track in the 40 map rotation. It is basically Bowser's Castle on steroids. If I had to put it as bluntly as I can. Also, if you are trying to go for a gold medal in this track, good luck. You'll be up against a very good dev who knows what he's doing in the game. Velocitony is extremely good at this game. And yeah, he'll put you through your tracks on this particular track. It's weird that the cycles are a bit off though. I'm not sure why. Maybe because I didn't get a good start. Oh my goodness. That was actually really scary. Why are the cycles off? This is very unusual. The cycles should not be this way. Alright, that's pretty alright for after Heat 2. Is the stream back, by the way? I'm just wondering. Jesse?
Yeah, we didn't actually lose stream.
Oh.
There were a few drop frames.
Oh, okay.
Chat, we're getting very concerned. Don't worry, chat, we're here for you. We're never going away.
I'm not dropping frames anymore, right?
Oh, you who was dropping frames?
I'm not sure. I can't check. Not true.
It didn't look like it. It didn't look like it to me.
Okay. Anyway, this is an
like...
yeah, sorry.
Yeah, sorry, it looked like it was a restream issue.
Okay.
But it's gone away now. We're all fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So this is like, this is my favorite track in the game. There's a lot of cool things with it. This is a sectional track. And also this is, yeah, this track also has a lot of shortcuts for those who are trailing behind, so they can make a comeback. Especially with stuff that opens up later on that first place may not be able to see. So we will not be able to see them, but it's pretty cool that the track has that sort of thing. Yeah, and this is like my favorite Littell music. It's very good for this track. Very good music choice. Let's see, I'll get the Ultra here. Nice. Alright, yeah, the ending's a bit scary because you have to worry about the pillars hitting you by the way, so I did dodge them all, so that's good. So, I have a funny story about Cloud Cradle. So, the guy who actually did the music, he commented on my time trial video of this track on YouTube. And he could not believe one of his songs, well, one of his covers was actually in the game. And yeah, he eventually like changed the title of his of the thing of his video with the cover, saying that it was in this game because he was so proud of that fact. So
that's incredible. What a kind-spirited individual.
Yeah, so I told the devs that during my round of frame for tells for this game, and hopefully they didn't remove that because they were considering it. But then I told them the story, and it's like, well, we can't remove it now. But yeah, it was very cool that the musician who did the cover commented on my time trial video.
Everyone, we're almost up to $8,300. Can we get that before the end of Aeon's run? I'm sure we can.
I should also mention this is another Velocitoni time trial track where you have to kind of beat him. And yeah, this is the other hard track in the game that may be considered the hardest, but this is definitely the second hardest. Also, nice non-start there. I must have been a bit late on my press there. So I'll be using a lot of the letting go of the drift bar in order to get those sharp corners, and wow, I have not done that in a while. But yeah, that's what happens when you fall into the lava or fall into like an area where you're not supposed to be. I think that's the first time that's happened. So. Probably the most suitable track for it to happen, but not on that corner. I missed the boost pad on that. I'm a bit sad.
I agree, you're robbed.
Yeah. Some of the boost pads do have questionable hit detection in the game, but I did not go over the notorious ones. I mean, the notorious ones did not happen to me.
I have to say, some of these turns you're making look very tight.
Yeah.
How much practice did you have to do to get this thing? It looks really good.
Yeah, a lot of practice. Yeah, when I was asked to do this on short notice, I was like, oh, this is a really hard game to do on short notice, but I was willing to be up for the challenge. I mainly practice on the harder tracks and the Daytona track, because Daytona is a good practice track. To get those sharp corners down. I'm definitely not at my peak though, in such a hurry, but hopefully this is good enough.
I don't think anyone would have noticed. It looks so good.
Oh, also, seizure warning. Just, yeah. Welcome to the most infamous track. Don't be afraid to close your eyes. I will not blame you. What originally drew me to the game, or towards me speed running the game, a friend doing speed runs of it. But yeah, yeah, if you're still somehow watching during this track, yeah, I would recommend you to close your eyes. Yeah, this used to be a lot worse. This used to be completely black and white. So good luck seeing the zippers, which are also black and white.
Is there an anti-photosensitive patch for this level? Have we talked to the devs?
This is like the this is like the one, but I think it can be improved.
Yeah, you're saying this is the patch to improve. I think yeah, maybe another step.
Yeah, maybe. I'm trying to get through this as fast as I can, don't worry. At least the music is nice. It's the only redeeming thing about this track. Alright, we are free. In my splits I have this that track called Y. But anyway, so this is, to me, this is like a forgettable track for some reason, even though there's some like cool cycle things about it. I'm not sure why it's forgettable, but I suppose it's not very challenging or very memorable. Oh, oh almost sub 140. Alright, so Headquarters is a track inspired by the Sonic Adventure 2 level. This is one of the tracks I did not want to get a perfect style on, but it looks like it worked out anyway. But yeah, I was really surprised how well this music worked with the track. I thought they'll pick something different, but no, they picked the music from the game. And it works out quite well. Alright, I've been messing up that corner recently, so I'm glad I managed to not stuff it up. Yeah, the people who worked on the tracks did, yeah, they put a lot of work in make them look good. There are more tracks, but they're either they're not part of the vanilla game and have to be modded in, or they're just extra tracks in the game that yeah. that we did not play. There is like full game runs of this, but it'll add another half an hour to the estimate, and that's not fun. So yeah.
Yeah, it's already quite the feat of endurance, 40 tracks in a row.
Yeah. Anyway, so the next track is the second last track of our little rotation here. It is a Digimon inspired track, so all those Digimon fans out there may really like this track. Oh, did I hit two of them? It sounds like I hit two of them at the same time. Also, yes, the fire does hurt you, in case anyone was wondering. But you have to be pretty precisely on it in order to get hit by it. Oh, that's unfortunate, Bonk. I don't think I got the Ultra there. No, I did. Never mind. That Ultra came out unexpectedly. Did not anticipate that. I thought I missed it. Alright. So the next track is the last track, and yeah, time will be at when I cross the finish line of it. So Did you know Eggman owns a nightclub? I surely did not.
It's a pretty interesting nightclub. I mean, you got like toxic waste
Yeah.
hanging around. Just adds to the aesthetic and the insurance bill.
Yep. He also happens to really like Mighty Switch Force. Oh my god! Oh! Oh my goodness! Those rainbow things actually hurt you and make you spin out. So that was pretty fortunate. Also, reaching the second lap, not hearing the lyrics is really good as well. Oh wow, I made it without... what? Oh, that was weird. I forgot to use my boost, but somehow I made it over the toxic waste. Okay, that worked out. Yeah, you're on pretty good pace if you're if you reach the second lap and you don't hear the lyrics until a little bit into it. Alright, time is coming up. Just... I'm about to... well, I missed that boost. There we go. And time.
Congratulations!
Yeah, thank you.
A great run. We got one donation just in at the very end of your run from
Ooh.
Hest, who says, "Keep up the great work. I'd like this to count towards the Untitled Goose Game 2-player 1-controller incentive, please." They gave $11.69.
Yeah, so the reason why we end on the Eggman's nightclub is because, one, the devs, all the devs are actually in that Eggman's nightclub as the final track. So you see all their like times and stuff. But yeah, that's why we end there for the original map rotation. There is a full game runs, which last like an extra half an hour. But yeah, as you can see, there's more tracks. I'm not going to race this one though. This is like a meme. Anyway, thank you for having me. Remember to support Beyond Blue, and hopefully we can crack more milestones. Hopefully we can reach 10k before the end of the marathon. That would be huge. But yeah, thank you for having me again, and I hope the rest of the marathon goes well. And good luck to all the runners as well.
Thanks, Aeon. Do you have any personal plugs you'd like to do? Twitch stream or something?
Yeah, I have my own Twitch stream. Just it's at AeonFrodo. Recently I've been running Xenoblade though, so none of these games, unfortunately. But if you do really like Xenoblade, yeah, I've been focusing on Future Connected. But yeah, this game also I should plug this game as well. Hold on, I can go to the main menu. Where's return the title? Right, let me quickly do this actually. Where is it? Is it on add-ons? No, it's extras. No, it's not quick game. Tricks and secrets. There we go. Here's a Discord server, by the way. Yeah, if you want to interact with the community there. And yeah, someone posted the link to the download, I think. But yeah. So,
all right, with that, I think we'll cut you off there.
Yeah.
And thanks again to AeonFrodo for her run of Sonic Robo Blast 2 Kart. She did that at very short notice, and we thank her very much for it. Next up, we've got Fire Ninja Oz with his run of Refunked. He's going to be doing the trifecta category, and we completed the incentive, so he'll also do a low percent run showcase. And we're going to be featuring some extra commentary from... Sorry, one sec, I put it... From Tasty Meow Mix, so stay tuned.